Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my Dare to Win save with Blackburn Rovers, current Premier League champions. We're getting towards the business end of the season now. We're back today. We're going to be playing PSG. As you can see, we lost the first leg 2-1. We're out of the FA Cup as well. League-wise, we're doing okay. You were with us for the Borussia Dortmund game. We then went away. We absolutely thrashed Southampton 7-0. And then we beat Tottenham 3-2. Maybe a little bit lucky with that one. FA Cup fourth round. Yeah, rotated the team a bit. As you can see, Neville got a go in goal. But yeah, we're comfortable with that. Man U, we were a bit lucky. Man U were the better side. I hate to say it, but they probably deserved all 3 points. But we were pretty steadfast in our defending and our tackling. And yeah, we come away with a point. Middlesbrough, quite comfortable, beat them 3-0. Villa, 4-1 at home. Again, Lucas with the first half hat-trick. It's phenomenal. Everything he touches at the minute is gold. Then we played Chelsea FA Cup. Okay, played them off apart. We deserved to win. We really did. Almada got sent off in the 32nd minute, and it was a bit of a struggle then. We got back to 2-2, but then they scored straight after, pretty much straight after we'd gone 2-2. They went 3-2. We were a man down. We really struggled. We were the better team, just didn't get the result. And then PSG, pretty much the same. Played them off apart. Ratings, I don't quite understand what's happening with the ratings because we were by far the better side. Created more chances, looked more likely. But they scored too quick off the mark. We didn't get going really until just before half time. And then we've just played Burnley, local derby. And yeah, normal service resumed. That was a cracking goal he scored there, I've got to be honest. He walked through and rifled it in from like 20 yards. So for the table, that means we're still first. Okay, we've won our games in hand over Liverpool. Liverpool now have a game in hand on us, but it's not enough to catch. So we've got 7 games left in the season. We're looking good, I'm guessing, to retain a trophy. I haven't looked at the run-ins yet. That'll come up in a while. But we're back today. We're going to do PSG, UEFA Champions League. We've got to win that, obviously, or we're out. And then it's Fulham in the Carabao Cup final. And that would be, if we get the result there, that's 4 on the trot that we've won, which is quite an achievement, I think, for a Blackburn Rovers team. I was thinking that we're by far the best team in the country. And I think we are on our day. But occasionally we don't turn up. So as you can see, Calamai's gone from strength to strength. Almada is, I'm guessing, no, he's back. I thought they'd extend. Oh, I've appealed. But I thought they'd extended his Champions League. That's Premier. Sorry guys, I was a million miles away then with what I was thinking about. So yeah, he's suspended in the Premier League, not the Champions League, so he's able to play today. Team's pretty much not changing a great deal, to be honest. Nikolic in goal, Criteria, Cressida, Mokoena and Ferrioli across back 4. Watson, Serda, Menino is our midfield trio of choice at this moment in time. Joffrey's sort of a bit part player here at the moment simply because of his age. And Watson's just signed a contract because I got him playing, so he's re-signed after saying he didn't want to. Remember I said he's happy, he said yeah, but then he didn't want to go because teams were interested in him. Turned out nobody was, so he's signed. So that's good. Almada and Calamai out wide. Cracking players, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. They're getting sent off a bit this season. And Lucas up front, who's 35 goals this season already. Absolutely phenomenal. So that's the team today. We're 2-1 down. So that's the team. We're better than PSG. I think we thrashed them in the group stage, or not thrashed them, but we beat them in the group stage. We beat them last season. We should be able to turn this 1-0 deficit down. It's 2-1, but 1-0, you know what I mean, on aggregate. So yeah, let's see where we're at. This is a team that's got to do it. I mean, it's pretty much the go-to side at the moment. Trifkovic's been a dream up front as well. He's chucking goals in for fun. So here we are. Straight away we're on the defensive. And Nikolic tidied that up nicely. We're playing really well. We are. The passing, the movement. I don't like going long ball. That's just... Oh, and Lucas has got in and got it. Almada out wide. Come on, he's got to drive this across the 6-yard. But oh, he's played it back to Ferrioli. He's going to have a dig. No, he's played it to Lucas, and Lucas has done his usual start game antics where he just flicks the ball up into the goalkeeper's arms. But looking at these, we're starting well. I'll be a lot happier when we're back on equal terms, because if this finishes 0-0, we're out. I've already failed with the FA Cup. I was expected to reach the quarter-finals and we didn't. We're absolutely smashing them here. Why aren't we scoring? A couple of players haven't turned up, so half time I'm going to have to tell them that this isn't really good enough. I'm going to... Oh, that's a bit harsh. They're not... That's what we want. And then we can go straight in. 50 minutes, we go straight in with demanding more. And try and push this over the line. So here we go, Quateru, throw in Almada, back to Quateru, into Lucas. Come on, my son, he can score from here. He's looking for the top corner there. That was a good effort, head in hands, but you know, he's had a go. That's something. But time is ticking by, and this is starting to worry me a bit. And another free kick, Menino over to the back post. Cerceda's there with the equaliser. So that's 2-2 on aggregate now, 1-0 on the night. And I do punch the air a little bit. Cracking free kick to the back post. And Cerceda got above his man, lovely there. Now hopefully we're going to build on this and go on and win the game. Don't really want to be getting into the extra time and penalty shenanigans, and we certainly don't want. Balde was very good in the first game. Certainly don't want them to be popping up with a goal, because that would cause us problems. And there's a loose ball and Amada's onto it, and he's rode the challenge beautifully, and he's tacking it back into Lucas. Now is Lucas going to tuck this away? He's gone out wide with it. He's going to look for a pass to the back post. Calamai, oh, what a volley! Lovely little, not a lot of power behind it, but it's almost like he knew exactly what everybody was doing, and he just volleyed it gently into the far corner, and everybody was going the opposite way. Absolutely superb finish, and that puts us in the driving seat. What a finish that is, and everybody's just, oh, it's gone by me, the goalie was saying there. And yeah, normal service looks to be being resumed in the Champions League. We need to keep this going. We're 70 minutes. I'll play this highlight because it won't really affect the substitutions, but we're just in case. And wow, cleared by Ferrioli. Now we have to ride this out, guys. Come on, he's got in behind us here. Good save by the keeper. It's bouncing, and he's... Didn't see the referee's arm in the air there at first. I thought they'd got a lucky little flick. So Calamai's coming off. He's on a yellow card. I'm not taking any chances. I'd like to get him off as well because he's on a yellow card, but the only one I've got. So Reina can go there, and I'll put Mr. Robles, the new guy, youngster, trying to get some experience. He wanted to go out on loan. That was part of the agreement, but he's playing for us now a little bit. He's coming on as sub. And who else isn't playing very well? Apart from that, we're playing quite well, but Menino's a bit tired there. I'm going to bring Trifkovic on for him. Eduardo on for Serda. Back four's looking good, but let's get Cercedo off and get Bitshiabu on in the hope that he can use his height a little bit and maintain this lead. So it's 3-2, 78 minutes gone. All the substitutions are made, so we just need to count the clock down, and if there's not another highlight, I'll be an happy chappy. And it's 88. Come on, guys, hold on. And this is always what happens, isn't it? 89 minutes. Over to the back post, and I thought they were going to give a penalty then, the way that everybody seemed to stop, but Reina's picked the ball up. Reina driving forward. Long ball over the top for Lucas, who looked a shade offside there. He's put it in the back of the net, but it's got to count. I thought he was a mile offside when that ball was played, I've got to be honest. What a result. And we can see better from here. He looked offside from the reverse angle there as well. What a finish. Quality. Chip the keeper. Keeper maybe should have stayed at home a little bit there, but you've got to come out and you 1-on-1. So 3-0, that's us comfortably through. 4-2 on aggregate. And I'm happy with that. So, first part of the episode's gone to plan. 4-2 on aggregate. We've knocked PSG out again. Liverpool are through 6-2 over Inter. And yeah. So, one other bit of news. I'm trying it on a little bit. Udinese, Italian Serie A, insecure. 5 games lost. Okay. Now the worry is, or the fact is, if you look at this now, managers, he's only been there for 84 days, but his job's insecure. So I've expressed interest in the job if it comes available, just to see. It's going to be end of the season, I'd have thought. Anyway, that little bit of news just to show you what's going on. I would consider a move to Italy if it was available, or Spain, or Germany, any team. I've had enough, not enough. I've done everything I could do with Blackburn, so it's time for a change anyway. So we're going to come back for the Carabao Cup final. See you in a moment. Carabao Cup final then, guys. We've got Mokoina's not eligible, so we're going to put Bitchy out. No, we're going to put Pielo in for a change. Team today, then Nick in goal. Ellison, Cersei, Pielo and Ferreola across the back. Watson, Serdam and Nino is our current central midfield trio that we're sticking with. Joffrey, as you can see, he's not had a lot of football of late. Almada, Calamai and Lucas is our attacking front three. Fourth Carabao Cup final on the trot. We've won the previous 3 visits to Wembley with this competition. We're playing Fulham today, so I don't want to sound blasé, but we should be more than capable of beating Fulham. Okay, this should be... I mean, it's a cup final and anything can happen, but this should be a win. It shouldn't be anything else. We are a much, much better team than Fulham. And yeah, but it's a cup final, and as you know, anything can happen. I mean, we were far superior to Chelsea in the FA Cup, and we lost that somehow. And there you go, Ellison straight away has made a mistake, miscontrolled that. Luckily, it was... normal type of finish from Fulham, I'm hoping. And here we go, let's settle it down and start to play our game. So we're straight in with a corner. Menino, he's going to go near post. Cersei hit the bar and it's cleared. Ellison's going to pick this up. Lovely first time ball back to Watson, who's got caught on the... he's given a free kick that time. I thought he just jumped down to his knees, but we'll take the free kick. And looking at this, we're dominating so far, which I would expect, but again 20 minutes in, no goals. We're going to have to encourage. Udinese fans basically told me to do one, but it doesn't matter. I'm just seeing whether I can manipulate them into sacking a manager after 80 days, but I don't see that happening. And there you go, Cersei with the corner near post. He's got the goal this time, and yeah, 1-0. That's no less than I think we deserve from the first half so far. Lovely ball near post. Cersei got up above 3 to score the goal. We do use... I mean, we bought the tallest central defenders available. Not necessarily always the best at that time. They're youngsters. To exploit corners, free kicks, and... nice to see Fulham's quality finishing continuing there. And here we go again, Menino, and again we exploit it for the free kicks as well. So Cersei got that one, but Roca managed to make the save. And I know a lot of you say, corners, free kicks. If you've got a 6-foot-something player who can score from free kicks and corners, you're going to utilise it. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to say, no, it's a glitch with the game, because it's not. It's just that if the other team have got their 4-foot-something full-back marking your 6-foot-something centre half and he scores from it, then I'm taking it, I'm afraid. And Lucas on the volley. What if... go away. That looked more onside than the PSG one. That was a cracking finish. And yes, thank you. I thought he was onside. It looked more onside than the PSG one for sure. And as it's played... country mile onside, level at least, wasn't he? What a finish, right-footed volley, bang. Top goal scorer in the competition. Cracking finish. And it's going to be a tight offside, but he wasn't even level, was he? I thought he was onside. Oh, that finish. So, 2-0. Looking comfortable, guys, for... I'm trying not to be smug, but we are a good team, and I mean, it's only 36 minutes in, and anything could happen. You only need a sending off or a booking, so maybe I shouldn't sort of let my faith in this team. And Lucas has beaten the offside trap again, not track, and a poor finish from a quality striker, to be honest. I am looking at Rubles is meant to be a long-term replacement. Looking at him now, once he's at the club, I'm not sure he's going to be. I would expect him, even with his current stats, if he's coming on with 15-20 minutes to go when we're 3-4-0 up and they've hit the bar from nowhere there, nice effort, I'd expect him to be scuffling a shot in here and there, but he hasn't looked very good at all when he's come on. He is only a youngster. I mean, what is he? He's 19 years old. I'd have expected him to, show a little bit of interest in scoring. Fulham are causing us a few problems. I'm happy with the way it's going. So that's what we're going to tell them. And yeah, we're 2-0 up. We're dominating everything. But 2-0 isn't a huge scoreline in Football Manager, as you know. And that's a lovely ball through to Serda. Serda out to Almada, who didn't control it well. But then he picked up the loose ball from a lunge in. And keeper made a good save there. So I need Bitshiabu. Oh, sorry, it's Palelo. I left Bitshiabu on a bench, or Cerceda to step up and put this game beyond doubt. We've got the ability to do it with their height, and as you can see, even on the start to the corner there, on the setup for it, my players are towering above the Fulham back four. So I would expect us to be using this to our advantage. And that's into the near post. It's headed clear this time. Watson gets it down to Lucas. Long shot. Instant shot there on the turn. Deflected over for another corner. We're asking the questions here, guys. Menino again. Cracking delivery here. Near post. You've got that away. So it looks like Fulham have learnt not to let the ball get through to Cerceda. And here they come. They're building from the back. And that's fantastic play by Callum, and then a loose ball from Watson there, but Palelo should have the pace to cover that. My back four have pace, height and passing ability, so they should, good natural fitness, so they should be able to deal with most things. As they develop, they get better and better, and it has shown this season. And that's a lovely ball in behind, but I think we've got that covered again. Nikolic, lovely short ball out to Elliotson, forward to Calamite, back to Watson, linchpin in the midfield, and Lucas has played the ball beautifully there, and he chipped the keeper who managed to get an arm on it. So that was a good save, I guess you'd put that down to, rather than a poor finish. But you would expect somebody of Lucas's calibre to put that away. And we're coming up to 70 minutes. I'm going to make a couple of changes. We'll play this highlight first, which means I'm going to forget to make the substitutions, but I'll try not to. And Watson's run his man off the ball there beautifully, back up the line to Almada. Now go on, get your head down and go. And Almada is running away from him. They're not able to get near him for the challenge, and Almada, nice little grass cutter there to the back post. I'd have liked to see Lucas or somebody run in on that, but I'm sure we can forgive them as we're 2-0 up. So Calamai, yellow card again. He's coming off. We're going to give Reina a go in the final because he deserves one. Lucas has got his goal. I'm tempted to take him off and give Trifkovic a run out up front. He can score goals. Wow, chuff with him. Serda's suffering a little bit. Eduardo on there. I'm going to give Joffrey a run for Watson. And I'm going to bring Cerceda off. And Bitshiabu deserves a run out. So this is more just to say thank you for getting us through to the final and trying to rotate Ren and give as many guys a taste of the cup final and the atmosphere as I can. So yeah, 2-0. We're looking comfortable. 75 minutes gone. We all know that can change in an instant, and hopefully this isn't the start of it. That's over the top. They've beaten the offside trap, and there you go. It's 2-1. I didn't think that was offside, guys. I'm hoping I was wrong. I wasn't really looking, but it's going to be given. I didn't think he was. Oh dear. Have I shot myself in the foot with this mass change and bringing on the youngsters that haven't got the level of performance that some of the older players have? But he was onside, and Palelo was the guy stood watching there, playing him onside. And 80 minutes gone. Come on, guys. They are starting to create some. We've still got it. I mean, I'm hoping we're not going to commit Harry Carey here. Right, another highlight right at the end, which seems to be a thing with this of late. Bitshiabu plays a lovely ball out to Reina. Reina into Menino. Menino's not going to give it away. There is a lovely ball in behind for Reina. Crosses it in, and again, who was that? Trifkovic chipped it up for the keeper. 92, 93, and we've got it. We've got it, lads. We have, and there you go, another trophy lift with Blackburn Rovers. 4 Carabao Cup finals on the trot. Smug, as you can see. Well happy. This team, I mean, I go back 5, 6, 7 seasons when I first come here and we put the team together, and I told you the future was bright. The future was Blackburn. And I stand by that. And I'm thinking now, at minutes like this, why do I want to go leave this team? This team are just starting. They're going to... If I stayed here and didn't let the AI take over, this team's going to dominate English football and European football for the next decade, easily. And that's not me being blasé about it, but we've got a good side. We can afford to bring in youngsters to develop on still. That some of the oldest guys in this team are only 26, 27 years old. They've still got 3, 4, 5 seasons ahead of them, and we can develop and bring in more players for that. But I like the challenge. The building of the team and the success is the bit that I like. Once we're there, actually just rolling out, and like I knew we were going to win this from the minute I seen it was Fulham. If it had been Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Arsenal, Man United, it might have been different. And I mean 2-1 doesn't flatter us that much, does it? But it's 4 on the trot. We've dominated this competition, and yeah. So schedule coming up, guys. We've got Champions League quarterfinals here. I'm probably going to do the second leg of that and Newcastle in the Premier, because then we get the semi-finals here somewhere, which we'd do both legs. We've got no FA Cup final this season. Of course, we could have a Champions League final, but then what we'd do is we'll see where we're at the end of the season, and we'll either come back and do Liverpool in the season end, or we'd do the Liverpool in the Champions League. Liverpool, of course, is second. They're chasing us down in the league. Rumour is Eddie Howe's leaving at the end of the season, and I wasn't mentioned in the likely candidates to replace him, so not quite sure what I've got to do. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It is appreciated. The subscribe number is creeping up slowly, but you know, support the channel, guys. Let's get this going. I'm thoroughly enjoying doing this. Thank you very much, and we will see you again.